for tuning in. We're so excited to have you. My name is Amy Murphy. I'm an SED of Monade. I'm the leader of Team Dynamite, and I'm super Hot Mess Express all day, every day. Woohoo! It's how we roll. Okay, so thank you guys for coming on the call tonight. We really appreciate your time. We are leading the welcome call tonight with Patti, Whiteye, and Mildred Miller. So they're going to be leading it. I'm going to mute myself for once. Woohoo! You won't hear from me. So they're going to take it away tonight. Thanks for coming on, ladies.
Hey, guys. Patti Whiteye here.
Hold on. I can't see Patti. I feel like, oh, there she is.
I'm here.
Hey, everyone.
Okay.
Patti, you introduce yourself, and then I'll.
Okay, so Mildred and I have prepared the welcome call tonight. And first of all, welcome everybody. Really super excited to be here. Thanks for having us, Amy. I'm Patti Whiteye, and I'm a market mentor, and I'm a wife of 25 years and a mom of 3 kids. I'm an empty nester. I have 2 boys in the Marine Corps, and my daughter goes to school in Florida, and it's a pretty interesting transition when your kids grow up and go away. So we are going to, maybe Mildred, do you want to introduce yourself right now, or do you want to do it when you do your section?
I'll introduce myself now, and then we can
Perfect.
dive right in.
Okay, this is Mildred.
Back over to you. Thanks. So similarly to Patti, I am a mom, almost empty nester, 2 boys in the military also. And forgive me, this is the first time I'm like going public with my Invisalign face on. So Patti mentioned sections. We have divided tonight's call up into some nice bullets, and we're gonna hand off back and forth and try and keep this as brief as possible and respect everybody's time. Hope y'all have a paper and pen, and we're both.
Okay, I lost. Oh, there you are.
Patti's gonna go away with Show Me the Money.
Okay, we're going to talk about Show Me the Money, guys. So first segment tonight is we're going to show you how to get to your first rank. If you're already past managing market partner, I want you to pay really close attention anyway, because you have to, hold on a sec, guys, just one second. How did she go? Can you take her back? Sorry. She usually sleeps when I do this. Okay, so you want to be able to teach this to your people, so pay attention so that you can see how simple it is. Go ahead, Mildred. Were you going to say something? No? Okay.
Nope.
Okay. All right, so managing market partner. So we're going to start with you. You have 300 PV. So if you're brand new and you don't know what that means, PV stands for personal volume. Every product has a point assigned to it. So for example, Rejuvenate Oil has 100 points. Doesn't matter if you're in the US or Canada or the UK. So you are going to come up with 300 PV, and that's going to be based on your purchases and your retail and VIP customer purchases, okay? That's personal volume. Notice how I'm doing this. I'm a teacher, and I really, really need a whiteboard, big time. That's gonna be my next purchase. Okay, now, the next thing you have to do is you have to sponsor 2 market partners. For the purposes of this demonstration, I've chosen to use the overachiever packs only because the numbers work out really easy, but this could happen with any of the product packs, okay? They have to have a product pack because the smallest product pack has 200 PV, and that makes an active line. Okay, but if you use the overachiever kits, that's the second from the top, you get 450 for each of those kits. And you'll notice that 300 plus 450 plus 450 works out to 1200 GV. That's group volume. Your group volume includes everything. So it includes you and your retail customers, your VIPs, and your market partners and all of their sales. Okay, so that's your group volume. That makes you managing market partner. Okay, So it's pretty straightforward, but the reason why I wanted to show you that is because I want to show you the money that comes with that. So if we keep going with the overachiever kits, okay, so is this backwards to you guys? No? Okay. So your bonuses, the overachiever product pack comes with a $250 US bonus and a $320 Canadian bonus. And those bonuses are paid on the following Friday. So I always say it's the following full week Friday, but you don't have to necessarily wait till the 15th of the month for that bonus. Then you also get a rank up bonus. So as long as you are still in the first basically 4 months, so it's the month you join plus the 3 full months afterwards, you will get a rank up bonus, and that's $100 US, 150 Canadian. So your total at this point is $600 US and $790 Canadian. But wait, there's more. As Stuart says, okay, if you are in your enrollment month and the 2 months after that, you're in your Smart Start. And what's beautiful about this company is that they give you an opportunity to earn a lot more bonuses. So you add 4 VIP customers and you're gonna get another $60 US, 75 Canadian. And then 4 VIPs plus 1 market partner actually creates a block, and you're going to get a block bonus of 150 US, 190 Canadian. So total now, if you have built MMP with overachiever kits and you've added 4 VIPs, you're up to $810 US and $1,055 Canadian. Okay, it's a lot of money, you guys. There's so much money at the beginning. It's really important when you bring new people on that you explain to them how much money they can make, because it's so front end loaded at the beginning, right? Then, okay, so quickly, you can look at your Smart Start workbook to see Smart Start, but 2 more blocks, you get those bonuses stacking again for your block bonuses and your VIP customers, and then you get your Mo Neighborhood bonus. So as soon as you create 3 blocks, you get another 500 US and 600 Canadian, and that all stacks. Money, right? Money. People, if they're telling you they want to build a business, they're not building a business because they just want their products for free. Well, it might be, but probably they want to make a little bit of money. Okay, so that's it for my little segment there.
Okay. I want to say is Patti was going through that, and I remembered that how I got started and really got started so quickly, and reached MMP and made the most amount of money possible was, for those of you who are new, you may not have gotten your kit yet, but when you get your kit, and those of you who have gotten your kit, you get a little map. And someone told me, I can't remember who it was, it could have been Mallory Gramlich, said, hang that map up on a wall somewhere in front of you where you do your work. And I was like, no, I'm not doing that. That's so silly. And at the same time, I knew that Mallory was very successful. So I said, okay, I'm going to listen to my upline. This is going to be an underlying theme for the rest of this call. Pay attention to your upline and the people who are successful, okay? Don't recreate the wheel. So I hung that silly map up. I'm 50 years old, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna hang up the map. It looks like a little game board. I used that map as such a visual goal-setting thing. And Patti just showed you. We went through it quickly. Rewind this, watch it again tomorrow, you know, write down the things that she said. Everyone is motivated by money. You know, if you say you're not, you're full of malarkey. Even if you have money, you're motivated by money, okay? So there is a tremendous amount of money to be made during the Smart Start period, and it is so simple, okay?
Can I say something super
yeah.
quick? Okay, when you said have the roadmap on your wall, I'm gonna turn, I can't turn because I'm not on my camera. I'm gonna turn my computer around and show you my wall, what I have on my wall. And I have an incentive going in Team Dynamite. If you do new, it can be any existing market partner just for this month of October. If you do new MMP, you'll get put in a draw to win a Kate Spade purse. And I said I was going to do it with you guys. Like I said, I'm going to do it too. And I don't mean existing business like, oh, one of your MPs activated this month and customers reordered. No, no, no. New market partners and new VIP customers. I have my little sticky tab. Can you see it right there?
Okay.
And my MMP roadmap. Guess what happened tonight? A girl just signed up and I completed my one block and my new MMP. It's all done. And I have it on my wall. I wrote the roadmap on my wall, just like I said. So I just wanted to throw that out there as proof that I do that very same thing.
We do it because it works.
Yes, I stare at it every day. I'm looking at it. I'm like, I need 2 more market partners. I need 2 more VIPs. Okay, I need this much GV or this much PV. Like, I look at it every day. And then all of a sudden, like, it just kind of weirdly happens. Like, I don't know, it's crazy. But I had to say it because I'm like, it's true. I did it
true. Validation, third-party validation.
Yeah. Okay, I'll give you back the call. I just wanted to chime in.
Thank you. So my segment is going to be about making your list. Now, there are a lot of things that we could go on and on for 45 minutes or 4 hours and 45 minutes about for those of you who are new. Patti and I did, I think, a really great job of keeping focused and staying on point about the things that are going to get you that money, okay, and to get you through your smart start and help you develop some really great habits. Everything is about developing good habits or bad habits, and there are some really great things that you need to do to be successful in the very beginning, and one of them is to make a list, okay? So make a list and make it long. Make a list of every single person that you can possibly think of. I started in direct sales 3.5 years ago, and the very first thing I did the morning after I enrolled as a, I forget what it was even called, what the company calls it, but I was with a different company. I got up and I made a list, and I think there were 78 people on that list at 6 o'clock in the morning that I was able to think of. So the first thing that you want to do to start your business is make a list. Make a list and make it long. Studies show that the average person, just the average person, can, when cued, think of 600, an average of 600 people that they know, okay? There was a study done. So you can do it. Try and get to 100. So you're going to make that list. You're going to divide it into 2 segments. You're going to divide that list into people that you immediately see as possible market partners. And then you're going to divide the rest of the people into a segment of people that you think would be more likely to be customers, okay? Then you're going to take your market partner, your business partner list, and you're going to pull from that your dream teamers, okay? Your chicken list, the people that when you think of them, you're like, oh my gosh, she would be so good at this, but she would never do it. I could never talk to her about it. That's your chicken list, okay? So you're going to make a list. You're going to divide it into 2 segments, one of them being potential market partners and one of them being potential customers. Then you're going to pull your dream teamers from your potential market partner list. And you're going to set them aside for now. And you're going to think about them every day. And when the time is right, you're going to approach them. Then you're going to get started and really get started on Friends Day. I'm going to read the favorite message to all of my new market partners who make their own and to people that they're very with, people that are going to be your guinea pigs that you totally feel comfortable. The one that would elevate from you. Okay, if you said here, please. So SMS can be something like, hey, girlfriend, sis, cuz, auntie, whoever. I've started a and part of my introduction to the biz is getting comfortable talking about the products with my very favorite people. I would love your support and your ear. When can you chat for 10 or 15 minutes? That's all, okay? So you're gonna make a list and you're gonna start reaching out to people that you know and that you love and that you feel comfortable talking to at very first, okay? We see and have social media as a tool that is a fantastic, fantastic tool in our belt to work this business, okay? Social media is something that I highly recommend you using, but initially I recommend, and I find, you know, some of my most successful market partners use it to inform and educate your current network about the products and the company and the opportunity. It's what you use to get people excited about what you're doing. The last thing you want to do is sign up as a market partner and go on social media and just start asking people to buy stuff. Okay, that's going to turn people off, and you really want to educate people. A lot of people don't know what Monate is. Am I right? I mean, there are a lot of people out there that even I say to, I'm a brand ambassador for Monate, and they say, oh, what's Monate? And I go, because that's awesome when someone's never heard of this. So you want to inform and educate on social media in your first beginning time, okay? And work your lists every single day and post something about what you're doing right away. Introduce yourself, say on social media, I've started this. Your upline probably has some, you know, quippy little paragraph that you can post to announce that you have hopped on this train and that you're selling shampoo. So make a list, make it long, work your list, and start reaching out to people right away. And that's what I have for lists. I'm looking at Patty. Oh, there you are.
I'm here. Are you going to talk about three-way calls right now, or?
Oh, yes, sure. Yeah.
Or do you want me to?
Yep. No. I have three-way calls. Three-way calls. What's a three-way call? A three-way call, actually, you can also use group messaging too as a source of third-party validation, okay? But three-way calls are where you get someone in your family, your sister, your cousin, your mother, your aunt, on the phone with someone in your upline. Doesn't have to be your direct sponsor. There may be someone in your upline that you think relates better to whomever it is that you're bringing on the call. And as I said in the message above, you know, you can say, part of my training, part of my introduction to this business is learning how to talk about the products and getting someone on the phone with one of my mentors. I don't use the word upline because most people don't know what the heck that means if they're not in this business. So I always use the word mentor or my friend. I've been doing this a hot minute. She has all of the right answers. I'd love to get you on the phone with them. Third-party validation works two ways, okay? It's a beautiful, double-edged, wonderful tool. First of all, you are learning and hearing someone who's more experienced walk the walk and talk the talk. So you're learning from listening how to talk to people about the products, about the opportunity, and about the company. So there's that side of it. The other side is that person is getting the very best information that they can get. That you're not guessing, you're not saying, I don't know yet. The person who you are wanting to buy shampoo or skincare from you is hearing all of the answers to their questions. You're hearing those answers, and you're both learning from someone who's been doing this longer than you have, okay? Lastly, especially if it's a potential market partner, the person that you have on the phone with someone from your upline is thinking, wow, Amy's just sitting there and she's like, she doesn't have to do anything, and this wonderful, smart lady is telling me all about these things. I could do this. So third-party validation, a lot of people shy away from it. I personally don't think enough people do it, but we do it in this business because it works. And it makes people, it gets people excited, it gives them the best information, and it makes them realize that this is not rocket science. and that they could do this too. And the best way to grow your business is to bring on market partners who are going to be excited and work the business.
Yeah.
So three-way calls, you can do the same thing with a message. Some people are like, I don't want to get on the phone with someone I don't know. So you then say, all right, well, do you mind if I put you in a group message? You can use Messenger for this. Use the voice record. You know, I get on with someone and I say, hey, Susie, my girl Mallory told me that you are super interested in shampoo, and I just wanted to introduce myself. I'd love to answer any questions that you have. Hit me up and send me a message back when you get this. And
Yep.
Susie gets back to you because it's nice to hear someone's voice.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other thing. Social media is wonderful. Nothing replaces one-on-one human interaction. Hearing someone's voice on the phone, hearing someone's voice on a message, going and sitting with someone for coffee. You can do that too for third-party validation if you're lucky enough to have someone from your upline close to you. These things work, okay? So make that list, make appointments for phone calls and messages and coffee dates, and use your upline. A lot of people think, oh, I can do this. If you haven't done this business before, that's a trap. We're going to talk about more traps later. But it's a trap to think that you can do this yourself and that you're going to be fine. You know, just use your upline. We're here for you. And, you know, the stuff, we do it because it works.
Good. Okay. You ready for my next section? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
We're going to talk about income producing activities. Guys, this is the most important part of your business, is what makes you the money. Okay. So when you start, there are all kinds of things you can do that are considered income producing activities. But Mildred and I talked about, if you are new in this business and you haven't got through your list yet, then there aren't too many things you really need to do. You need to get through your list. That's the most important thing. So number one, reach out to people and set up as many of those three-way calls, chats, Zooms, however you do it, as you possibly can, okay? So make it so that the person who's coming on the call with you, your upline, whoever it is, your sponsor, somebody upline farther, that you're making them work really hard. Like get that many, get 3, 4 a night, where you're just booking them back to back to back to back. You want to get through those names as fast as you can, okay? The second thing that's super important is you need to launch your business. I think that in your first week, you should do a launch. Now, a launch can look like a couple of different things. So a launch can be a gathering at your house where, you know, you invite your closest friends and family. You say, I'm so excited about this, and I really want you guys to come over and check out the products and check out what I'm doing. And you know, it's short and sweet. It does not have to be long. I always tell people 1 hour, and literally most of that time is mingling, right? Most of that time is mingling, and then you do a quick little 10-minute explanation about the business, the products. You read the Meet Monate brochure if you want, and sign people up. So when I do launch parties, I don't even bring samples. Well, I bring them, but I hide them. I don't let anybody know I have them. I assume that people are going to join that night. Okay. I just assume that they're going to join that night, either as a market partner or as a VIP customer. Then after you do that launch party, you want to try and book a party from that party. So you want to try and keep the momentum rolling. So somebody who's there, who signs up as a market partner, book their launch party for the following week. Or somebody who signs up as a VIP customer, ask them to host something. Ask them to host some people over for an event, you know, fondue and facials like Amy did. That looks so fun. Oh my gosh, Amy, that looked amazing. Now, if you are too far away, and this is like most of my group is in 25 states, including Hawaii. Is Kelly on here? I don't know if she's on here. So we do online parties. So we do online Facebook parties to do launches. So book that if you need help with that, we have outlines, we've got verbiage, we've got graphics for doing it, and it's also really short and sweet. Like it's 15 minutes long. So you build up to it for a couple of days and then you do 15 minutes and that's pretty much it. You keep it open for a couple of days and you give away a few free products. It's really fun. And then the third thing, and this is the last thing I'm going to say that's the most important thing, is follow-up. So once you start reaching out to people, people will start getting back to you. And I want to tell you a quick little story. You know, people are going to say no. People are going to say, this is a bad time. I really like the products, but I can't afford it right now. They're going to give you lots of excuses. And it's really easy to get discouraged. But I want you to think about the server in a restaurant who's pouring coffee. And when she comes up and you've finished your dinner and she comes up and says, does anybody want coffee? Maybe one person at your table does. Do you think she decides to quit her job because everybody doesn't want coffee? Of course not. Coffee's not for everybody. Some people are tea drinkers. Some people just like water, right? So I want you to think about that. You're going to get some no's, but don't get discouraged. Your mindset is super important. But there's a way to keep those no's as people on your list, okay? So I learned this early and it is the coolest thing. So what you're gonna do is you're going to say to them, if you don't mind, I'll put you on my first to know list and then you can find out about all of our new products and promotions first in case there's something that would be a good fit for you. And that way, I get to contact my list of people, even my no's. Almost nobody tells you don't do that. People, they want to please you. Okay, so they may not be able to purchase, but they want to please you. So almost everybody will say, oh yeah, it's a great idea. You're contacting them a couple times a month because we've got only for you products that are coming out. We've got promotions, we've got sales. I mean, it's amazing. So yeah, write that down. If you don't mind, I never ask, I always say, if you don't mind, I'll add you to my first to know list, okay? That's it. That's all I got for income producing activities. There's lots more. You can go and look up lists. Your sponsor can show you lots of other things. You don't need them right now. You need to get through your list first. Okay.
Yeah. Lastly, I mean, the last thing we were going to talk about was income producing activities and traps that people fall into. Talked it's just, you know, we're me that they're going to call the police.
Are you guys having trouble hearing her?
Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Working your list.
We can't hear you. Oh, did she go?
Oh.
Her internet must have popped off.
Are you there, Mildred? Oh, she's muted.
I am? Oh. No, I'm not.
You're good now.
I am good now? Okay.
Yeah, all we heard was traps, but
it was like burp, 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 traps. Burp, 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 burp.
So I just wanted to get into a little bit about traps. Okay, one of the reasons that I recommended earlier about staying not away from social media, but not using it as a tool to work your business in the very beginning, is that it's super easy to get lost in scrolling and patrolling and really not wind up actually working and doing those income producing activities like reaching out to people directly and actually talking to people. It's a really safe way to say that you're working your business. Oh, I was on social media for 45 minutes earlier today. I was working my business. And all you really were doing was liking people's posts. That's a trap, okay? Don't get caught up in scrolling and trolling. That's what I call it. Also, don't try very hard not to be a squirrel. Stay focused on your upline. Stay focused on the dashboard of your back office. Stay focused on doing third calls and learning how to talk to people and actually talking to people. You know, don't get caught up in watching, you know, 6 different training videos, because they're out there and they're wonderful. But it's, you know, save that stuff for later. You know, it's I kind of liken it to being a parent, you know, and until a child is a certain age, they really should stay with their mom and learn their manners and learn self-control and learn all the things that are really important in being a human. It's kind of like that in this business. The very best thing you can do is find someone in this business, on this team, who's above you, who's successful, that you relate to. And really, you guys, my direct, the person who enrolled me, my sponsor, like, I didn't really hear from her or speak to her, and I went directly to Mallory Bramlage, and I signed up to go to Monations when I had no business going to Monations, and I sidled up to Stacy Heidemann and all the girls and the women who were super successful on the team, and that's who I followed. So, you know, stay focused, use your upline, and don't try very hard not to squirrel. Oh, there's a video. Oh, there's a post. Oh, there's a, you know, take your first month and stay focused on the things that Patti and I have talked about. If I had a nickel for every time that one of my market partners that I signed up said to me, I didn't want to bother you, I wouldn't have to work this business, because I would have lots of money in the bank and lots of nickels. Don't do that. That's just such a bunch of malarkey, and it's something that you tell yourself, oh, well, I didn't reach out to her because I didn't want to bother her. Don't do that. It's what we're here for. Call us, message us, send smoke signals, you know, do whatever you need to do. Don't tell your upline that you weren't in touch because you didn't want to bother them, okay? And if you do feel like you're bothering them, reach out to someone else and find someone else who isn't going to make you feel like they're bothering you, like you're bothering them. And keep your messages simple and short. You know, don't throw up on people. If you're reaching out to someone about the products or the business, just keep it short. Hey, I swear I found the golden ticket. This company is amazing. I'd love to tell you more about it. What are you doing on Friday at 5 o'clock? Let's go have a drink. Keep everything simple, okay? Especially for your first month. So, last thing, work this business into your life as it is. Don't expect to change your whole life to accommodate what you want to do with this business. Set aside blocks of time. Get up a half an hour earlier and work your list in the morning. Every day, do something different in that half hour that you get up earlier. You can plan your social media posts for half an hour that morning for the rest of the week. You can, you know, organize your list and decide who you're going to reach out to on what days. Block your time. Set time aside, make time. It's one of the beauties of the business is that you can do this in 10-15 minute increments all throughout your day. This fits into the niches of time. Last thing, you're not too busy. You're not too busy. You're just making that up, okay? I have watched one young woman, a lot of you know who she is, I'm going to say her name, Emily Riley, okay? We both started around the same time. The girl blew my freaking doors off. She had health issues. She had a toddler with health issues. She was going to school to become a bigger, better nurse than she already even was, and she was working full-time in a NICU unit, okay? And she has a husband and a whole other life and friends, and you're not too busy. There are places in your life that you can work this business. That's a trap, telling yourself that you're too busy. That's all I got.
That's it.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right. Thank you guys. That was wonderful. Like so much valuable information. I know I'm fired up to work my business. How about you guys? You guys got me all fired up. This is so good. So welcome to all you new people in the team, and ask your uplines about the different resources that we have. Like we have a team schedule that we kind of plug everybody into. We have Monday night like watch parties. We've got Tuesday opportunity group. We've got Tuesday training. So we have things that are going on within the team that we can you can plug into as time goes on. But the stuff that they said tonight was simple. It was basic, and it's just what you need to do to get going today. And you know, all the other groups and this and that can all be added to along the way. And in your back office is Market Partner Academy, you know, kind of go back there and learn some things, but do all these things on your own time in the pocket. So I think you guys are awesome. What a great call. I really, you guys are just so sweet and so knowledgeable. And I love how you keep it very simple, like very simple. And I like your realness, Mildred. You're like, you're not too busy. Straight up. That's a lie. You're not.
It's a lie.
It's like sweet, tough love, but like in such a sweet way. And P.S., you're not 50. Did you say you're 50?
I'm 51.
Okay, that's not even real life. That's your life. I don't even believe you on that. Like, that's totally not even real right now. You look so young. That's crazy. Okay, so thank you, ladies, so much for coming on tonight. We value your time. Thank you, everybody, for popping on. This will be replayed. It will be posted in the Team Dynamite YouTube channel. We also have a Team Dynamite podcast channel. If you ever want to listen to audio instead of video, we've got that option too. So feel free to take advantage of the resources. So have a good night, guys, and kill your business.
Yeah, thanks, everybody.
Thank you, guys. Bye.